This is the Scorpio full moon reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. Leo, how are you feeling underneath this Scorpio full moon? What energy is coming up for you? What's on your mind? What's going on? What you feeling? It's a lot of energy. And you know, Leos tend to wear masks sometimes because they want to be liked and accepted. But under this Scorpio full moon, you will not be able to have on your poker face, Leo. So what's going on? What's brewing underneath the surface is going to come up for healing and transmutation. And it's going to allow you to birth and renew yourself in the ways that you want to. And I'm just going to pull and see how these energies are impacting you and what it means. Okay, what's going on, Leo? And right now I'm pulling from the astrology deck. When I pull from the astrology deck, essentially what comes up is the situation or the people involved in the situation at hand and how this dynamic is playing out in your life and what area it's in. Okay, Leo, I have like about 7 or 8 courses already popped up for you, and I only pulled 3 from the astrology deck. So that means that there's a lot going on right now, and we have to talk about it. We're going to have to get into this. This is a lot of energy, and I'm ready to dive in and dissect it with you, Leo. I know y'all used to doing everything by yourselves, but this is not one of the things that you are going to have to do by yourself. You have all kind of spiritual help and support and assistance available to you if you so take it. Okay? Alright, this is going to be a very loaded message. Right now I'm pulling from the chakra deck. The chakra deck pretty much lets me know what part of your mind, body, and spirit is being impacted by this issue with this person or these peoples at hand. And then lastly, I am pulling from the ancestor deck. And so with the ancestor deck, I pretty much just commune with the ancestors about what it is they have to say regarding this situation and how they would like to help you and assist you and show up for you, and just how do they would like you to move forward and what's available to you. Okay, so Leo. Alright, this is going to be a very touchy subject for you. I ask that you just hear me out and bear with me, because Leos love, okay? It's okay. You guys, people talk about how Libras love. No, it's Leos. Because Libras might like love and all of that, but Libras will still like get up and go to work and tend to other things. Leos love can like take over your whole life. And the times that you should be given to like other stuff and self-care and work and creativity or your business, love can like just take away time from your family, your kids. Like love, if it's not right, it can over consume you. And we're going to talk about it. So Leo, and I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way, because you know y'all don't like nobody telling y'all nothing, and y'all can do it yourselves. Message is being sent through. So please just watch the video anyway, because this message is very important, and it's meant for you. Your high priestess energy, Leo, is coming in upside down. You are not honoring and being your fullest self. You are allowing a relationship to impact your money. So we have Capricorn energy. Energy for Capricorn is like business and wealth and prosperity, generational wealth, legacy. But we have a Libra. So you may be in a relationship with a Libra, or Libras also represent like marriage and love and relationships. So it's either the person themselves is a Libra, or either it's just about a relationship. So you are in a relationship right now where it may not have always been this way, but at least at this time, you're kind of downplaying just how strong you are, just how gifted you are in your high priestess feminine energy. You don't want to appear as if you're this strong woman because you're afraid that it may turn this man off, Or if you're a Leo man, you don't want to appear as a king because you think it will turn this woman off. So essentially, you're not being who God called you to be right now, and you're ignoring all of the signs from your ancestors and from God and from your angels and your orishas. We have the fifth house, which is the house of relationships. As you can see on this card, there's people on it in a relationship, and they're like at the beach, and there's a heart, and then there's creativity. So these are the relationships that we create romantically. It's coming in upside down. I'm seeing that this relationship is impacting how you create. So you may be a creative. So you either work in a creative industry or the creative intuitive arts, performing arts, visual arts, spiritual arts. But you create. Your work calls for a lot of creative energy. That's coming in upside down. So right now it's impacting how you create. You may be a writer. You're kind of downplaying yourself for this relationship. I'm not even getting that your partner is asking you to. It's something in you where you kind of don't want to like outshine your partner because of fear of like emasculating them. And you're going to have to let that go. This person was attracted to you because you are strong, because you are flourishing, because you are your highest self. You don't have to downplay like your brilliance and your divinity and your high priestess energy just to be in a relationship. If you do, that's not the relationship for you. And during this Scorpio full moon, it will be very imperative to tap into why do you feel that's necessary. Get grounded, get still, talk to God, and find out what that's about and release that. You don't have to be a fraction of yourself to be loved and accepted. We also have the ninth house. It came out as well. The ninth house is the house of spirituality, spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge, and journaling and traveling. You may be trying to sidetrack and distract yourself by saying, I'm just going to run away. I'm going to take a trip. Okay. When you get back, these problems will still be here. This relationship will still be having the impact on you that it's having. Again, I'm not really getting that it's your partner that's asking you to do this. It's something you're doing on your own. And God is like, I didn't make you this weak, mal-mannered damsel in distress. That's not you. Don't make it you. Don't pretend that it's you. It's not attractive. It's not who you are. I'm getting the inspiration card, but it's coming in upside down, which is the sacral chakra. In Reiki, the sacral chakra pretty much is like creativity, feminine energy, and money, and just the things that we are creating. But inspiration came in upside down. So you're trying to wear this mask of this average, regular woman. You a whole lioness. Roar! Rah! That's not gonna work. It's drawing away from your creativity, as we also saw with the fifth house card. If you look closely, this person is drawn and creative. So the things that you could be creating and be birthing is falling by the wayside because you really trying to downplay yourself to be in this relationship. And did you know you can have both? Like, you can be in a healthy, if it's not this relationship, it may be another. You could be in a healthy, thriving, blossoming, flowing, flourishing relationship and still be powerful. That is not emasculating to your partner. And if you being your best self makes your partner feel this way, then you may have to seriously evaluate if this is the person for you. And we know how love is important to you, Leo, but it has to be the right kind of love. It can't just be love for the sake of saying, I feel attached to someone. It has to be the love that God called you to have, love in its highest totality. So I'm saying that you like denying your spiritual and your ancestor gifts because of this relationship. And I'm starting to feel like irritated, but it's not really like I'm irritated with you personally. It's the ancestor energy. They are not thrilled about you downplaying you to be in a relationship because it's like, we made you strong. We made you powerful. We made you fierce. But we also made you feminine. We made you soft. And you don't have to sacrifice one to have the other. Like, you're allowed to be both. Um, in the relationship that God has chose for you, not the one that you chose for yourself, you're going to freely be both. And again, I don't know if the partner is something they're saying making you feel this way, but I'm not really getting it's them. I'm getting that it's you. And I'm not saying that this person is perfect and this energy ain't coming up for no reason. Maybe it's something they've said. Maybe they didn't even realize they said it. But I'm not getting that. I'm just not picking up on the fact that this is what they want from you. It's something that you're feeling that you need to do in order to please this person. We also have spiritual awakening. It came in upright, which is spiritual downloads and wisdoms. You can see all of the downloads and the spiritual knowledge being uploaded into this person on this card, and it's going straight into their third eye, even though this particular card is for the crown chakra. But in order to even receive things into your third eye properly, you have to be able to properly have a clear crown chakra and think clearly and hear God, hear the ancestors, hear the angels, hear the ascended masters, hear the Holy Spirit. You have to be able to do those things. It came in upright. So you are hearing like, psst, hey, you ain't no weakling. Why are you trying to be like, that's not you. If you don't like poke out your chest, puff up your chest, and like show up and show out, because this is not cute. This ain't attractive. This is not very becoming. To not be who you need to be. And as I look at the clock right now, it's 3:45. In numerology, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, that represents steps. Anytime you see numbers in consecutive orders, it means steps. Please take the steps that you're being called to take in regards to being your highest self. Do not downplay you for nobody at any time for any reason. And relationships are about creating and unifying with someone. And in order for that to be effective for you, you have to show up as your best and your highest self. You can't downplay yourself. You can't knock you. And they were attracted to you as a whole being. So now this whole false narrative that you need to downplay yourself, why? Who told you that? Why do you feel that that's necessary? You were not made to be hidden in the shadows and like suppressed. Leo is ruled by the sun. God is trying to shine light on you. Your ancestors trying to give you spiritual wisdom that creates generational wealth and help you build things that will last longer than you. But you gonna turn this down for a relationship? You need to think long and hard about this relationship. Or just at least the inner workings of it and the dynamics of it right now. It doesn't have to be the end all be all, but you need to pay close attention to what this energy is, where it came from, and how to do away with it. We have Mother Earth. It will behoove you to go out in nature and connect with Earth and feminine spirit energy, your maternal line. You will find gifts and wisdom that will help you in this area when you connect with Source and when you connect to Earth and when you get grounded and you spend time communing with nature. You will see the answers to this solution by going in nature and going out and retreating. Maybe you'll observe how the male and female are masculine and feminine, because in spirituality it's just energy, it's not assigned to a body. How they cooperate and work together and unify in nature. So get in nature so that you can see just how strong you are as a feminine vessel and that it's okay, and that it's needed, and it's not something to be shunned or downplayed. And this is the root star chakra, by the way. The root star chakra is underneath, I'm sorry, not root star chakra. This is the earth star chakra. It appears underneath the root chakra. So, you know, in order for the root chakra to exist, it would have to be rooted in something. So this is the roots that the root chakra is tied into, the energy source that gives it life force, gives it chi, gives it prana, the kundalini energy that the root chakra flows through. And you need to get grounded and commune with Mother Earth. Okay, so Leo, that is that on that part of your reading. We are now going to do the ancestor reading. We have completion. Completion is coming through upside down, and the number 9 is on this card. 9 represents spirituality, universal law, and being a light worker. And I started receiving a download in my left ear as I said that. So feminine energy, you need to really connect to your feminine guides and your feminine ancestry in regards to this issue. So we're going to go to the book to see what this is about. The essence. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of a life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. The medicine. Please bear in mind, there's no such thing as a negative reading. Whenever something comes in upside down, it just means that we need to give our attention to this area. It needs to come up for healing, for medicine. So the medicine. Clinging to the old form will bring only decay. When fruit is left too long on a vine, it rots. You know what it is time to move on from, yet you are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading sunset and dusk. Okay. So Leo, there is something that has served its purpose in your life and that needs to be released. And the energy of that will probably come to the forefront during the Scorpio full moon. Trust whatever comes up for healing and transformation, and allow a rebirthing to be renewed from you. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix and transit into an eagle. That is the reading that I have for you, Leo, for the Scorpio full moon.